It's go time! Welcome back to Ultimate Driving around here for this day. The last video that I just recently uploaded, it wasn't going to be such as a good win. It was a bad win for some kind of rival into this previous video that using for the Lamborghini Gallardo super fast versus the Koenigsegg CCXR. And probably that the Gallardo upgrades into insanely over 255 miles per hour than its actual one, because I'm unable to upgrade this one, but one body isn't gonna be literally one thing as well. We can eventually use the Koenigsegg as well. We slightly gonna be going out of miles per gallon when the top speed isn't gonna be going for correctly, because it looks like how it's gonna be used to be for, let me know in the comments, and around what is this model for the CCXR or CCXR as possible. It wasn't just a spider or anything as well. The CCXR isn't very just to take advantage, as we're gonna be getting back into for the downtown dash as well. So we cannot believe this isn't literally just a good idea we came from. We cannot able to just upgrade the vehicle immediately, even before it isn't gonna be literally bad. Now we're reaching all the way to 319 miles per hour, just a revenge. Unfortunately we failed and against horribly. So this isn't literally gonna be to do so, even against 100% horsepower, which will lead to over 64 miles per hour, isn't just great. Now, as you see for our last time, this isn't literally nothing as well. So will be might subject to be changed appearance, and I just literally forgot to change the license plate. And the license plate goes to for the Utah as well, so probably I will never able to get changes. The secondary color isn't going to be just like this before. Then unfortunately we're going to be hit it around for 0, and the third color should be going to be always 0. Now the second color was actually going to be for some kind of a little bit real or real as well. And let's just immediately change the tires, as we're just going to be completely buying for the race tires immediately as well. Now I must change the wheels, or probably this is not going to be only the one thing. We just literally change the tires as well, or even this one and this one, not probably as well, or maybe it's not going to be this, or just the same. It's literally gonna be only one thing. I have to find for a perfect thing, because this is going to be the one. It must be some kind of a Koenigsegg anthem. So we're heading ourselves for testing in downtown dash, because it looks like this vehicle is going to be ready for takeoff for under 255 miles per hour. I definitely choosing for the wrong class and against extremely fast vehicles, because the one thing is I need to say we need for the SSC Ultimate Aero, because one important is literally that I ever want to get things ourselves more faster than I just would be probably that I say we're gonna be trying to do for its road race and against any other kinds of people will be facing, and against for a terrorist, for some kinds of people who have beaten me at once. As we just gonna be literally saying for one condition, if that monster speeder says wants to race with other kinds of pro races, I'm not very sure this isn't gonna be literally very fast as possible. So I have literally upgraded the Mustang itself. Unfortunately, he must be a pro or something, so probably I won't be able to change for nothing. So until later on, if there's some kind of legal pro things have just came on and probably win itself for nothing. I got 255 miles per hour as well, because I got on the case that my transmission isn't going to be enough. Now, let's get on to the downtown dash, and starting on 210 miles per hour. So we're going to be facing throughout for one enemy, and nothing that I just literally said is nothing to just worth it. And now we're going to be doing for our first race, let's use our manual transmission. Now we're going to be making things a little bit fun, but the Formula 1 car is making itself extremely wild fast. Now we're probably putting ourselves into the 6th gear. Now I shouldn't able to refuse to win by myself. Now I just completely lost itself for my top speeds, and it's never gonna be very the same as well. Now the 6th gear must be blasted all the way into 255 miles per hour. It wasn't going to be very perfect even a while. Now, as I just tried to say, this is not just a winning of this one things by myself. This is absolutely ridiculously nothing. Hit by this some kind of a mobilist like these things as well. So probably it's going to be only one thing. We're blasting all the way to ridiculously trying to make things, even it's not going to be very smart. So even I feel I'm not alright after this one, so even I got for some kind of a Porsche Carrera GT tires, I think the Formula 1 wins, which is not fast. And you probably think this is pretty legal as probably to do so. I'm never going to be very sure. We're going to be full on top speed to 255 miles per hour. Now, this isn't literally going to be doing for our lucky win, because we're just eventually facing all the way up to then looks like 1 minute and 23 seconds throughout for the world's most domination. And I'm probably not sure. I cannot believe this isn't actually win. And about 1 minute and 43 seconds throughout for its revenge of the Lamborghini Gallardo Superfast. Now, the next thing we need to do is we're gonna be going into the Grand Prix circuit, but perhaps we're unable to upgrade for this vehicle for 319 miles per hour. Now, the next race will be going for the interstate sprint. As we never able to be let's get right back. Welcome back into some kind of a little bit for downtown dash. Now, it's almost like it's 1 decade. Now, literally, nobody is going to be racing with only one condition. So, some kind of London things, I guess. We just definitely saw the Lamborghini Huracan Superfast isn't going to be literally one thing as well. So, we're going to be facing off with some kind of literally one people. I'm literally, genuinely trying to stay things as possible. We're going to be doing a rematch with a Formula 1. Now, I don't really think this isn't literally to do so. We're going to be doing another race with ourselves in downtown dash, because looks like if the road cars are going to win, unfortunately it wasn't going to be somewhere good as well. Now I need to find somewhere else into another race, or eventually. This isn't literally going to be doing for pre-race. Now, Monster Speeder is going to race with some other kinds of this one. I'm probably not very sure this is going to be as well. And guess what? We're going to be battling against the Formula 1 vehicle Mclaren MCL36. Now, blasted all the way to the battles, I never know about for this one strategy. Now, we're blasting into some kind of a little bit 255 miles per hour. This Formula 1 car goes wild insane fast for 275 miles per hour. I'm literally going to be recommended that I'll be buying for the SSC Ultimate Aero. And unfortunately, I was chosen wrong. So, literally, we shouldn't be able to get for around here, because I guess this isn't literally going to be recommended to do so. And before, this is going to be getting removed in some kind of one condition. So, the last time's video, we did an actual one win at a time. We're just slightly going to be battle and against for some kind of one reason. So, let's just literally giving ourselves for a big battle hearts, and we're trying to beat for the Formula 1 vehicle. But unfortunately, we're slightly hitting around for the fence because of this. All of a sudden, that the Formula 1 is going to be giving me for some kind of worse mistakes. Of all mistakes, we got given one ourselves to do so. Now, the Tesla Roadster is going to be insanely fast. Perhaps this isn't literally going to be making ourselves for our last couple of videos. Since then, I'm never very sure that the extremely pro racer is just absolutely going to be making things a little bit ruined. So we eventually recommended to turn off the chat filter, and against only one reason. Now, I'm never probably we're very sure, and we're just going to be trying for making for around for a little bit ourselves. Lasting all the way to 255 miles per hour. Even it's perfect around to beat those even pro mans as well. So unfortunately, the Formula 1 wins. Perhaps that doesn't literally matters for sure. I cannot able to get for a win about for this thing because I just literally missed the event for just only one thing. Because unfortunately, I completely lost. Now I just take it all the way back that the monster speeder cannot be win. Now it's absolutely for less. What a photo finish! And it was slightly somewhere cheating as well. So probably that is not all that we even try to guess. That we're even not gonna be to do so. And against the police car, now we're doing it for this one. We're very sure we're gonna be facing off with some other kinds of these vehicles ourselves. We have 4 drivers, and we're gonna be starting in literally for just one in a race competition. We're not using for a manual transmission. Let's try automatic transmission. Hopefully this is going to be for our lucky win. And we're very sure everything will gonna be DNF for it to do so. He'll be turning on the sirens as well. And except one, probably the Corvette C8 has just blasted right through over here and doing it wall rides itself for a long. Now as we just gonna be trying, he just barely making a mistake. Alright, I'll be turning off the chat filter immediately because I really don't like to hear for some kind of worst words of their minds. Now we're blasting all the way into 255 miles an hour. Now I'm far away behind of you, and probably this isn't gonna be literally very fast to get for a route for dominating a lot of people. All of the drivers have been gone DNF because they literally barely hate Monster Speeder. Even everything or everybody who just tried to dislike of this video, probably we're making up this domination sooner. Until maybe this thing literally tried to beat itself only one thing. So unfortunately I cannot make things for a clean race. And anybody thinks that they hated Monster Speeder as well, because literally we got 5 new notifications. And we're just gonna be blasting all the way through, I say. This is probably satisfying as well. Now, seriously. Now, let's try to slow things down and against our brakes. We're not able to get for things in half we cost. Now, we're just gonna be trying to slow down and against one thing. We're probably started to lose our minds, and we cannot believe this isn't gonna be modifications around here. 1 minute and 58 seconds. We're doing in another race. And probably it was not. I'm probably never able to do so. 6 new notifications. And likely we said we're gonna be end of this video literally right now, and I'm not sure this is slightly gone too long. Finish in pole position, and we're just testing around here. 20 miles driven, and finally we should be able to lead to the end of today's video. So anyways, if you just don't like for today's video and return to welcome to Westover, I'm probably not sure that isn't gonna be going on today. Around for many more decades, this is not going to be such a lucky win as well. So return back into their cars or nothing. Before we're gonna be end of today's video right there, we're gonna be seeing for the Formula 1 car for the MCL36 versus CCXR. We cannot believe this isn't that I just literally wanted to make things literally going on as well. So probably using for his invisibility tires. Now we cannot able to believe for some kind of Fortnite. Now let's blast all the way one here to it. Here things one. This is not going to be very good. Now going to be blast over isn't literally going to be nothing as well. We're blasting all the way to 255 miles per hour. It's 1,000 feet away from them. Or probably this is literally going to be doing for 17 miles per hour, 17 seconds to 20 seconds. Perhaps this is always that we're making things we're going to be ending. This is nothing that I just literally wanted to do so. And before we're going to be returning into back something like this one. We cannot able to make things to the finale as well, so unfortunately this is literally the end of this video. It has been over 15 to 20 minutes. What is absolutely going to be doing for such as worse? Now we're going to be fighting in against for one more. So since then, it's going to be doing for one more time before. Let's just doing for one more thing in it for the airstrip drag race. So one over here versus Monster Speeder. And I'm not very sure this is a good idea as well. It's been 15 minutes throughout for this video. I think he's wearing a racing helmet. It's supposed to be removing for just as well, so I'm probably, this isn't literally going to be, wait a second. This is literally going to be going for a fast. It's the battle and against for one thing. McLaren versus Koenigsegg. And it is not going to be making for about for one thing. I think the Koenigsegg just pretty such as a grind up upgrading of this vehicle. I'm probably, this is, oh dear, we just are barely making this cursed. Oh really, this isn't gonna be literally nothing as well. It's gonna be wall riding itself through around for many things as well. So probably we turn off the chat filter immediately. Now this thing isn't literally gone too far. We're making a worse mistakes, as I'm never gonna be very sure. This man is going to be ruin everything, as I'm just gonna be seeing into. Ooh, there must be some kind of worse like this one. And overpass the fire truck, and we're just gonna be slightly blasted all the way. It won't be able to get coming soon, and we slightly think we cannot able to be coming fast immediately as well. It will be 5,000 feet away from him. Anyways, that I just literally hit a dumpster. We're gonna be blasted all the way right back him. So it's never gonna be trying to make things itself awesome. But looks like we're unable to catch him up. I need an SSC Ultimate Arrow before Everson gonna be for a final pace. This is literally impossible to get around here. So eventually, this is where the last part isn't going to be such as one lucky win. This is a terrifying win as well. As you can see for this last video, I'm almost gonna be itself flipped out. And because despite it feels horrifical as well. Very horrifying as well, to get things a little bit worse as well. Reaching it against 256 miles per hour. I think the MP412C wins. And perhaps this will be our same video. And unfortunately, he just won with our insanely worst 2 minutes and 41 seconds. 2 minutes and 51 seconds. I think should be 10 seconds all the way from its worst. But unfortunately, I did a worse mistake. Started to feel sad anyways. Thanks for watching and for all the support, and it feels likely it's gone too far anyways. This is Turbo Concept signing off, or I have something is gonna be very lost as well. So it's very lost out here. So I maybe leave me no choice that I'm gonna be seeing mini lads and street racing geeks all later by itself. It won't be gonna be next time as well. Unfortunately, I lost any of the wins because that's sudden and back in way for Driving Empire as well. So till next time.